The life of a horse. He stands in the morning light, a creature of muscle, instinct, and elegance. A horse, not just an animal, but a legacy. For centuries, he has carried warriors, hauled burdens, raced across fields, and formed bonds with humans deeper than words. But what do we truly know about him, the horse? This is his story. There are over 300 breeds of horses around the world. Each one, a reflection of the land they came from and the people who raised them. From the golden sands of Arabia to the icy hills of Scotland, horses have been shaped by need, climate, and culture. The Arabian horse, one of the oldest and most iconic breeds, is instantly recognizable by its arched neck, dished face, and proud stance. Bred in the deserts of the Middle East, Arabians are known for their stamina. These horses were prized by Bedouin tribes, not only for their speed, but also for their loyalty and intelligence. They could travel long distances across harsh terrain, often with little food or water. In contrast, the Clydesdale is a breed born of labor. Massive, muscular, and gentle in spirit, Clydesdales were bred in Scotland to pull plows and wagons. Their feathered legs and powerful builds make them perfect for work, and yet, they carry a quiet majesty that is impossible to ignore. The sleek and swift thoroughbred is the athlete of the horse world. Bred primarily for racing, these horses are lean, tall, and wired for speed. Every muscle in their body seems poised to move. But with their speed comes sensitivity. They require expert care, training, and handling. Then there are wild horses like the Mustang, symbols of freedom and survival. Mustangs are not a specific breed, but a blend of bloodlines left behind by Spanish explorers centuries ago. Over time, they have adapted to the rugged plains and deserts of North America. Living in tight-knit herds, they embody the wild spirit of the land. Every breed tells a story. But regardless of the type, every horse lives by the same rhythm of nature, instinct, and need. A horse's daily life is shaped by movement, grazing, rest, and interaction. Unlike humans, horses are not designed for long periods of stillness. Their bodies are made to move. In the wild, a horse may walk for miles in a single day, slowly grazing along the way. This constant movement aids digestion, keeps joints healthy, and mirrors the natural rhythm of their lifestyle. Horses are social animals. They live in herds for protection, companionship, and stability. Within each herd, there is a complex social order. A dominant mare often leads the group, while stallions protect the territory. Communication is subtle, ears pinned back in warning, a raised head to signal danger, a nudge to show affection. Horses use body language more than vocalizations, and they form deep emotional bonds with one another. In domestic settings, horses adapt to routines. They wake with the sun, often eager for their morning feed or a walk in the pasture. Some are used for riding, others for competition or work. But all horses thrive with consistency, kindness, and care. Food is more than nourishment for the horse, it is a constant necessity. Horses are natural grazers. Their digestive systems are built for small, continuous meals throughout the day. In the wild, horses may graze for 12 to 16 hours, carefully selecting grasses and herbs that suit their needs. Domesticated horses rely on humans to meet their dietary requirements. The foundation of a healthy horse diet is good quality hay. Alfalfa, timothy, and grass hays provide the fiber horses need to keep their gut functioning properly. Some horses also receive grains like oats or barley for added energy, especially those who are active or in training. A horse's stomach is small for its size, and they cannot vomit. This means that careful feeding is essential. Too much grain or spoiled feed can lead to dangerous conditions like colic or laminitis. Clean, fresh water is equally important. A horse may drink between 5 to 15 gallons a day, depending on the weather, activity level, and diet. Salt and mineral blocks are often provided to supplement the horse's intake of vital nutrients, especially if they're not receiving them through their forage or concentrates. When it comes to reproduction, the horse follows nature's quiet rhythm. Mares come into heat, or estrus, during the spring and summer months, typically every 21 days. This is when they are receptive to breeding. Stallions, strong and instinct-driven, are attuned to these changes. In the wild, a dominant stallion will protect his band of mares and breed when the conditions are right. In domestic settings, breeding may be managed through careful timing, either through natural cover or artificial insemination. The gestation period for a horse is about 11 months. A long wait, but one that ends in quiet wonder. When a foal is born, it stands within an hour. Its legs are long, its eyes wide, its body fragile yet full of life. Within days, the foal begins to run, to play, to explore the world under the watchful gaze of its mother. Breeding horses is both a science and an art. Responsible breeders consider temperament, health, and conformation, ensuring that each new generation is strong, well-built, and suited to its purpose, whether it's companionship, competition, or work. As horses age, their needs change. A young horse is curious, fast, and full of energy. But with the passing years, the once fiery spirit gives way to quiet wisdom. Older horses may develop dental issues, arthritis, or slower digestion. They need softer feed, more frequent checkups, and gentler exercise. But their loyalty never fades. Some continue to work well into their 20s. Others are retired to peaceful pastures, where they spend their days grazing and resting in the sun. The bond between horse and human often deepens with age. There's something sacred about caring for a horse that has carried you for years, through fields, through hardships, through time. The human-horse connection is unlike any other. It's not just about riding or racing. It's about trust. To ride a horse is to ask for permission. To care for a horse is to understand a language of movement, emotion, and silence. Horses don't lie. They reflect back what they see. Kindness earns respect. Fear brings resistance. Consistency builds trust. From warhorses of ancient empires to therapy horses helping people heal from trauma, the horse has worn many roles. And always, he gives more than he takes. He doesn't speak, but in his eyes, you'll find stories of loyalty, of wild freedom, of silent understanding. In every hoofbeat is a rhythm that has echoed through time. In every breath, a spirit that refuses to be tamed. The life of a horse is a life of quiet strength, simple needs, and deep connections. From the soft nuzzle of a foal to the gallop of a stallion against the wind, horses remind us of who we were, and who we still might become. This is his story. And it continues, hour by hour, hoof by hoof, heart by heart.